Richard had some technical issues on his end, and now we are just going to switch screens completely. Mark, you still with me? I don't have... Let's switch up. If it would... There we go. And we are back green flag racing. Alright, so as Richard was talking about it earlier, we will more than likely see more crashes with it being such a short track, and with the changes to these cars, they're a higher horsepower than what they normally drive, so it's going to cause a few issues here and there. Let's see, let's take a look where Trevor Keith crashed. Oh, so Butterfinger smacked the wall, smacked the 48 Bass Pro truck car, and spun out. Let's go back live. Is it? 12 laps in, we are already on our second caution of the night. Go through the cars a little bit and take a look at all the different schemes we have. We got a few different ones out there tonight. Butterfinger is obviously a new addition to the track. Ray Courtney in his Volkswagen. Chase Greer in the cookout car. What is... Oh, look at the 39 is rocking some anime. It would help if I didn't mess myself up too much. Let's see, are we still... So pace truck lights are off. We should be looking at a green flag here very shortly. And we are back green flag racing. Ray Courtney is going to put himself out there on the high line to see if he can't hold his lead with Chase Greer right there next to him. It's going to be a small battle between the two of them. Oh, Oh, and Billy Davison has crashed. Let's take a look at that. And play. So I was like, they were 3 wide for a moment there. And as he goes for the inside, he bounces his car quite a bit, causing a decent wreck there. Looks like he got Billy Davison involved as well. And go back. And we are back under caution. Ethan for now says it's all good. Let's go, Mike Taylor. All right, so 19 laps out of 200. Third caution of the night. Usually we like to take bets on how many cautions we're going to have. Currently it's just me though, so you know, I'm going to go with about 15 cautions in this race tonight.
As short of a track it is, I think we're going to go with 20 cautions tonight.
Listen, that's my usual number, sir, and thank you for coming back.
I'm always here. I hide in the shadows.
Well, usually I go with 20, but you know, I don't know. Last week I want to say I picked one and I said 20 and it was like 16, so I'm gonna go with 15 this time. Dagnabbit. I don't need that. All right, and we are back. Green flag racing with Ray Courtney still in the lead with Chase Greer right behind him, and Chase Greer is now battling with Courtney for that first place position. We are now
under another caution.
That's what it says. Let's see what just happened. Hide this for a second. Looks like Robert Gray crashed. So let's go take a look at what happened there. Doesn't look so much as he crashed as he just jumped to the pitch really quick. So let's go back to live and see where we are with everything. Go back through the field. What is that? Oh, I was looking at paint jobs earlier. The cornflakes is back. Cornflakes. We got the Coors Light. Let's see. Zach Stevens, again, with his Daytona Hydro Dip. Mike Taylor has a new paint job tonight. He's rocking a Stone Cold Steve Austin scheme on his car. Peter Stewart, as always, in his Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Lucy Nudemacher, and I forgot what that one's called. Trevor Keith.
I believe that is called camouflage.
Yeah, but there's a certain thing that goes with that.
I got your six.
I was gonna say I thought that was what it was, but then again, I don't want to say it and get it wrong. Say the wrong one.
It's a No, it's a military thing. You should remember that.
You know what? That's how you get hurt. I know it's a military thing. That's why
even Air Force is military. I'm just saying.
That's why I didn't want to say the wrong one, because I
it's
realized
the Tullabahala project.
Thank you, Richard. See, that's why I didn't want to say it and be wrong. Jeffrey Rudick is rocking the Butterfinger car.
You keep mentioning that. Are you hungry? You okay?
Just a little bit. I'm always hungry. But don't ever offer me a Snickers. Billy Davison in his butt kicker Tesla. And Travis Johnson in his autism car. And we are back green flag racing.
And looks like be the theme of the night. We have Chase Greer and Ray Courtney battling it out for first position.
Ooh, somebody just went in the grass after going 3 wide. Ooh, Lucy just crashed. And
another yellow flag.
It looks like that may have been courtesy of Jack. Go back. All right, let's go back and take a look. So Lucy went off track. And then Jack just bumped the corner of her car. Lord, it was just a whole thing back there. Jack bumped Lucy's car. Billy Davison bumped Jack's car, and they're all crashed out.
Well, you did say from the get-go that this was going to be a fun track.
Oh, it is a fun track. It is very fun. Try to change my cameras a little bit, and I apologize, guys, because I do not have all of the awesome setups that Richard normally has. But Richard had some technical issues. Here's the 111 of Peter Stewart. Right. You see some damage to the right side of Willie Evernham's car right there. So we are under the 5th caution of the night. Well, while we are under caution, I'm going to read a few ads from our sponsors. So, Dubby. Dubby is an energy drink loaded with vitamins and nootropics. Dubby is formulated for anyone who wants to focus without jitters or a crash. Just mix one rounded scoop with 6 to 8 ounces of cold water and shake. Unlike other energy drinks in our category, Dubby prides itself on actually developing a clean energy formula that is free from fillers. Use code 4Y, that's the number 4, WIDE, for 10% off orders, and all commissions will go towards the league funds. Let's see, how much time do I have left? All right, Butt Kicker. Butt Kicker plus sim racing equals pro level immersion. Butt Kicker haptic hardware and software deliver the most accurate and highest fidelity sim racing tactical feedback possible via in-game telemetry and via in-game audio and telemetry data. Experience deep immersion by actually feeling the vehicle suspension, track surfaces, engine RPMs, tire grip, and more. Precise haptic feedback for your simulator, faster driving, more immersion, and more control. Without haptic feedback, you're missing a key component for accurate vehicle control. Just like you wouldn't drive without a force feedback wheel, driving without haptic means you're leaving vehicle control information on the table. By adding haptic feedback, you're able to intuitively and accurately feel critical events like wheel slip and lock and push corners right up to the limit of traction. It's not just more fun, it's critical for racers of all levels that want to drive faster and more consistently. And while I was reading that, we went back green flag racing. So let's go back and see what's happening over there.
Well, looks like Ray Courtney is still in his little first place there. Jesse Singleton has come up to the second place position, passed by Chase Greer.
Let's take a look and see what's going on further back. Got a little side by side right there with Trevor Keith and Peter Stewart. Got Willie Evernham behind him trying to make his way up. Really not much else currently, but keep eye on these actually 4 now.
Yeah, because it looks like Peter Stewart and Mike Taylor are battling for the 9th position.
They are. With Trevor Keith and Willie Evernham right behind them trying to make their way up. But with as short of a track as this is, they just keep, as they try to make their way on that low line. And the 111 of Peter Stewart has scrubbed the wall. Let's see if that's going to cause any issues for him. Let's see, we are 42 laps in. We are, what are we at? 5 cautions so far? Or was it 6?
I think we were at 5 last time. Yeah, 5.
All right, so no more than 10 to go. I kid.
15 to go. Ooh, the number 19 looks like he just Willie Evernham just spun.
6 caution.
And we got another yellow flag. Speaking of, yeah.
All right, so let's see what happened. Oh, and it looks like he just broke loose going around that turn. All right, well, since we're under another caution, I'll go ahead and read off our other sponsor for the race, Daytona Hydro Dip. Hydro dipping, or hydrographics, also known as immersion printing, water transfer imaging, water marbling, or cubic printing, is a method of applying printed designs to 3-dimensional surfaces. The resulting combinations may be considered decorative art or applied art. DHD offers a variety of services including hydro dipping, custom painting, and cosmetic chroming. A number of different things can be hydro dipped, including automotive and bike parts, golf carts, sporting goods, and miscellaneous and household items. Visit Daytona Hydro Dip at South Daytona, Florida. Go to DaytonaHydroDip.com, shoot them an email at DaytonaHydroDip1@gmail.com, or give them a call at 386-361-3665. And there is that Daytona Hydro Dip 47 of Zach Stevens. And we are back, green flag racing. Sorry about that, folks. I got distracted for a second and was not watching the lights. Oh, Cody B. Johnson, I just realized this, is in a number 5 Kellogg's Cornflakes, but he is listed as the number 08 on SDK. So if I happen to call it wrong, that will be why. And it's also going to show on my tower as 08, but he is not. He is actually the number 5 on track. So let's let SDK pick what's exciting here. We're just kind of bouncing around. 55 laps in. We've got about 20 laps before their stage break. Chase Greer and Chase Greer and Sean Anderson. I'm gonna skip a car. up here not really battling it out yet, but I could see that coming as soon as they hit these curves. Because if you watch on as they make their way around the corners, they get real close and then they make themselves stretch out a little bit. And we are under our 7th caution of the night. Looks like Jeffrey Rudick crashed. Let's go take a look. Not the Butterfinger car. Let's see what happened. Oh, it looks like he broke loose and hit the inside wall and bounced off the outside wall. Let's go back. So, you know what, Mark? You may be right. We may be looking at 20 cautions in this race tonight.
I figured I would take your number because it seems like such a fun track and a short course and extra horsepower. I think there's going to be a little more cautions, a little more wrecking on the field.
Well, and you know, a lot of people have been talking about a lot of the changes that came with the new SDK update that happened last week. I almost said earlier in the week, but it is Sunday, so last week.
All right, hold on one second. Mute
Oh,
me
hey,
for a
Rich.
second.
Oh, hold on.
Am I muted?